Hey guys, welcome to week 3. I'm so proud of each of you. This is a journey and definitely not a destination. And I know when we start, you're excited, you're ready to go all in, you start working out, you start focusing on your nutrition, you start making sure you're getting your water in and things are moving and you're on track and you're on fire. And then life happens. Your kids get sick, you forget to meal prep, challenges arise, activities, what have you, and the excuses start to flow in. And it's hard, I get it. I have 3 kids, we have a busy life, and you have to be bigger than your excuses, and you have to take it one day at a time. And take that one day and make the best choices that you can. Because a lifestyle change happens not overnight, but when you make small, consistent steps every single day. And I think that that's the hard part. One of the things that I always like to remind you guys, and just the people that I work with, is you did not get where you are today overnight. And we've talked about that in some of the other videos. You know, if you have extra weight on you, that didn't just happen overnight. That happened over a series of months or years. Lack of motivation in meal prep, that didn't just happen. It's a habit that you have. And to break a habit, you guys, it takes time. It takes a minimum of 21 days to break a habit. I honestly like to say it takes about 6 months of being consistent so that you're truly in a routine. And I don't say that to be discouraging, but I also say that to be, encouraging, because I think after 21 days, we expect huge life changes. We work out without dreading it. We get our water in every day. Our nutrition is on point. We have no issues. And that's not real life. The goal is to find that balance. And I loved what you guys shared yesterday in the post. You had some questions about meal prep and food. Also, being consistent with working out, but not seeing the scale move or your pants fitting any looser. And that's a huge challenge as well. And what I want to say, there's my people. Say hi and then go watch your show. Okay. First, let's talk about food and meal prep. So on Sundays, that's when I meal prep. I'm not always consistent with it, but I make a really big effort to do that. Some of the things I like to do is I like to wash my lettuce. I buy lettuce, my romaine whole, because it's cheaper. And so I'll wash it, I'll make sure it gets dried really well, and then I'll cut it up. And you guys, I like to store my stuff, and I know they're more expensive, in just the Pyrex glass containers because they last longer and they're fresher and the flavor's better. Carrots, those are always in my house. I also do peppers. I love those. I don't like celery. Sorry, I don't. And I'll, also put my rice in here for the week, my quinoa if I'm going to eat it. I loved what Joni said about freezing anything extra. Just make sure you cool it, and then it's ready. Also the chicken or turkey or whatever protein you like, go ahead, prep all that, cook it up, and then you have it for the week just to pull out. And you guys, I know it can be overwhelming and frustrating and hard on the weekends to sit down and prep, but if you take that hour to prep out all your veggies, your fruits if you can do that, your proteins, it'll make your week so much easier. And I promise when you start doing that, man alive, your nutrition, not only for you, but for your family will benefit, as well as your energy level and overall just your stress. So that's one of the things that I like to do when it comes to that. I'm also a huge advocate of keeping my menu simple. Very simple, you guys. I also repeat. And, occasionally I'll throw in a wacky meal, but I've got 3 kids. I've got one with food allergies. I don't have the emotional capacity to do variety, and that's the truth. I know some of you love to cook. I love to cook, but I will choose that opportunity to make different things here and there. So you guys, every week we have tacos. Every week we have spaghetti. I just choose to make a healthier version of it. We're also big fans of soup. I love to make homemade soups because my kids will eat them, and I can hide a bunch of vegetables in them, and they're really good. We also love pizza. I make homemade pizza dough, which is super easy and quick. Throw in some extra nutrients, vegetables, things like that, and it's a win. I don't try to make these elaborate meal plans because they don't work in my house. So, for example, for breakfasts, for me personally, I'll have a bowl of fruit, or I'll do oatmeal, or I'll do my Shakeology, or I'll have eggs, and I just rotate those. That's it. I keep it super simple. I have taken dairy out of my diet right now, but I used to love plain Greek yogurt with fruit and nuts, and that was it. If it's not broken, don't fix it, right? Then for lunch, I've got my veggies prepped. So I like to do the salads in the jars where you put all your veggies in. It's already mixed up. You just grab it out and you pour it in a bowl. It's so easy. I'll do wraps. Don't be afraid of bread or wraps. They're still your friend. You know, just look at what is that you're eating. But I love like a veggie wrap, and then I'll have a side of fruit or raw vegetables. I love just the little grape tomatoes, and I'll be pretty consistent with that. Sometimes I'll do breakfast for lunch. I forget who posted about breakfast. I think Candace did. We always have eggs in our house, and my kids love pancakes and waffles, and so I will make a huge batch of those. I actually put Shakeology in it, so they've got superfoods, flaxseed. They're really, really good, and I'll make a big batch and freeze them so that in a crunch I can just pull them out and microwave them, and they've got them. Easy peasy. So that's just some other things that I like to do with that. And then I think what it really just goes down to is being disciplined enough, if it's on the weekends when you grocery shop, really sitting down and looking at your week. So look at your calendar and what you have, and then plan out when, if you're going to be doing dinners, how much time you need for that, and things like that. Okay, shh. Anyway, so that's that. These are just some of my favorite fast food snacks. Besides Shakeology, I always keep it in the car with me, but I love Kind bars. I love them. They're my favorite. I love Lara bars. I love having an apple in our car and bananas. You gotta be careful with bananas if you leave them though. They can be kind of gross. Carrots. I always have that stuff with me so I can grab it and also give it to my kids. They're easy. They're low in sugar. They don't have a lot of extra junk. Okay, hang on. That one. Let's stop. Okay. So those are just some snack ideas that I love to have on the go. That being said, what questions do you have for me? And just comment below. I would love to help you guys with meal prep. I mean, gosh, that's a whole group in itself. And I do have some great recipes coming out next week that I'll be happy to share with you. But what matters is you have to get in the mindset of committing to do it and to stay committed to what it is that you're prepping. And if you're somebody who likes to meal prep and plan, and by Thursday you're like, Lee, I don't really feel like chicken and rice. Like, I don't. Know that about yourself and have extra meals that you've prepped on hand. That's when I'll go to the freezer and grab waffles, or I'll have soup that's frozen and I'll just throw it in there. So those are just some tips that I have for you guys. Sorry, this kind of ran long. And then last, I want to congratulate our winners for the week. So excited. Our Spirit Encourager winner goes to Jen A.G., our rugged Missoula, Montana girl who's out skiing and cross-country skiing. I love it, and you're just so encouraging. So thank you. And then I also want to congratulate our participant winner. I'm sorry, just a second. Just a minute. Congratulations to Crystal Ondo. We drove your name. I'm sorry, please stop. Crystal Ondo and Team Ondo, you will be getting a coffee gift card from me. So congratulations. You guys are awesome. Make it a great... Are we on Tuesday? I've lost track. And I'm distracted. Anyway, I'm so proud of you guys. Dig in and make it a great week 3.